Hello, hello everyone! Welcome to another Skull and Bones sort of guide or tutorial. And I am, of course, your host, Phoenix61. This is the sea monster, the name of which I cannot pronounce, so I'm not even going to try. But we're going to do a real quick guide on just how to find this guy and how to kill him and, all that fun stuff, right? And what the rewards are and what you can do with, why you would want to go and kill him anyway, right? So off from the start, this is where St. Anne is on the map, right? So step one for this sort of quest line, and I think you can do this once a day. I am not sure, at least the mission is only available once a day, but you're going to want to go all the way up north up here to La Nitra, and this is where you're going to find the sea people person that you need to talk to get the mission for fighting the sea monster, right? So we will fast travel there. I'm not going to sail there for, time's sake, right? And they're off to the right over here. So it's the sea people hunt master, and of course I'm picking up cannonballs, right? And then what you want to do, you're going to look for the mission that is called From the Deep. And as you can see, this is only a level, you can see the little number 6 next to the mission on the left over there. That is sort of the recommended ship level that you should have, right? So this is doable fairly early on, and you don't need to have friends with you either, even. Of course, that always helps, right? But pick up that mission. The rewards don't look that great, right? 50 infamy and 600 silver, but that's kind of not really why you're doing it, right? You're going after the unique drops that come from killing the sea monster, right? So as you can see, the location to go is all the way up north up here, just to the sort of east of the coast of Africa section over there, right? But obviously, fast travel. Once you pick up the mission, just fast travel to the nearest site. That way, you're not spending a bunch of time driving. Especially if you're not strapped for silver, right? If you've got enough silver, just fast travel. It's way easier. Time is money in this game, right? So I'm finding it's a lot easier to just fast travel, right? So we will set sail, of course, get rid of any cargo that, valuable cargo, right? So just put that in your warehouse right before you're about to leave. I like to use this this bowl of whatever this is, right? for sort of combat scenarios, right? And then I'm going to open these silver chests so that those go into my bank of silver and I don't have them on board anymore. I had to kill a couple of rogue ships, so I cut that part out on my way up to find the sea monster here, right? So, but yeah, it's just a matter of sailing, from that fast travel point, whichever one's closest, right? Go to that one, and then sail into the zone, right, into the waypoint right here. So we're already getting super close. It is fairly close to that fast travel point. And you'll even see, it says sail to the location of the mysterious sighting. You'll probably see the mission on the right over there. You'll probably see that change like this to slay the monster before you even see it, right? So we use our telescope to zoom in on him, right? Because that's fun, right? And you can kind of see what his drops are. So he's got a unique piece of meat, unique piece of flesh, and then his tooth. You can collect from them too. And so for here, I'm using the fire bombards that I'm kind of been using for my main loadout for my DPS ship. And he goes down pretty quickly here. So I do have these up to the fire bombards 3, which take a little bit longer to get to. You kind of have to start exploring the end game arena, but you do not need these. Like I said, this is only a level 6 mission, right? So I would say, if you can get yourself up to a medium ship, that's probably best. And then whatever weapons you have that you're most comfortable with, it doesn't really, these fire bombards are working great. So if you're struggling, maybe try these. But like I said, the recommended is 6. And we're going to use our brace there because we know he's going to attack. That's fairly easy to mitigate his attack because you can see him go under right by your ship. So just hold brace, and then yeah, we finish him off pretty quickly there, and you can see the 2 unique items that we get from killing him. So and then it's kind of like, well, what do I do with those items, right? So he's kind of, he's a big animal. I'm surprised you only get 2 pieces of meat from him, right? But sail back to your nearest outpost here. and then you want to fast travel back to where you picked up the mission is where you want to go, right? So I fast forwarded here just a little bit, and we're going to get off at the nearest location where we can walk around, because anywhere from here you can fast travel to any other location you've already unlocked, right? So yes, we will go and fast travel back to, I always forget what it's called, Lenitra, where the Sea People Hunt Master is, right? And so we'll kind of go through, kind of why you want to go after this sea monster, right? So I haven't tried going up into that area and seeing if he respawns even without the mission. So that's something to maybe investigate, but I'm gonna guess you need to pick up the mission to trigger him to spawn, right? So we turn it in and get our 600 silver and our 50 XP or whatever you want to call it, right? Infamy. So a lot of these items at this vendor that you can buy are, you need the monstrous tooth for, right? And you need quite a few of them. So if you're only able to get 2 a day, this is kind of one of those things, if you're going for it, you kind of want to put this on your laundry list of things to do when you sign into the game, right? Some cosmetic items, and then unique chest there as well. I do think that some of these blueprints are maybe worth it. This is sort of a unique food item, but then there is this this bolt shot, this ballista, right? That's unique to him. So this is 30 of the teeth to unlock the blueprint for this. So you can kind of see the unique perks of it here. That might be, fun to have, right? I think the thing that I'm most interested in though is the armor blueprint here, right? So this one does cost 50 teeth, so this will take me quite a bit to save up for, right? But I think that's probably, and then you need 4 of them to craft it as well. So 54 teeth in all together, right, to get this. But as you can see, the armor is 1100 for damage, and then you get these extra 20%, 30%, 30% for explosive, flooding, and fire altogether. I think what is most unique about this is it does restore 100 severe damage every second. That is that seems like a lot. That seems pretty cool, right? So I think the severe damage is the red bar. If you ever get that kind of sort of as you get more into the game, that red section that you can't heal using a med kit, right? And then the hull health repairing when you're using the brace is kind of an interesting perk as well. I'm interested to see how well that works. So, as you can see, we got 2 monstrous teeth here, right? And then some of his meat as well. And I think I've only killed the sea monster here like 1 or 2 other times, so I don't have a lot in my warehouse at the moment, right? So I'll have to do some grinding, and I think that what I'm gonna do is save up for that armor, and we'll maybe demo that one of these days as well. If you're interested in loadout, like I said, really just put on your best stuff, as long as you're, if you need it to be easier, just make sure your ship is a level 6 or higher, right? So this ship is a 10, you can see down the bottom left, so that's just based on the armor and weapons that we've equipped, right? So get yourself up into the medium ship sizes, and then that fight becomes pretty easy pretty quickly, right? But like I said, I am using the fire bombards almost all the way around the ship. I think I've got some long guns in the front is the only difference there, right? But the fire bombards. So I'm planning on putting out a tutorial on the ghost ship, and that fight is a little bit more challenging. So I'll go into a little bit more depth on the build that I'm using for that, because it's the same thing here, right? Like, this is a very DPS oriented ship build, but like I said, you can probably get away with kind of whatever you're most comfortable with. Just make sure your ship level is up there where it needs to be. That's sort of 6 and above. Then you can start grinding away and killing him once a day if you want to try and get some of those unique pieces. Thank you guys so much for watching my video all the way through. Make sure to follow the channel. I'm doing more Skull and Bones videos as I can. So if you subscribe, you won't miss those. Thanks for watching.